I'm Adam Booth, and you're watching Sporting Icons.
Okay, so there's articles around on the internet with claims that the Saudis could end up suing Tyson Fury for 200 million for not going forward with a fight with Oleksandr Usyk on December 23rd in Saudi. Now, whether or not that would happen, I'm not entirely sure about, because even though there is a contract for that date for Fury and Usyk to meet, it appears that Team Oleksandr Usyk are being lenient with Tyson Fury to change the date, which what we're hearing is mid to late February. And their reason is, even though we have a contract and we could force Tyson Fury to walk into that ring on December 23rd, like he would us, like he threatened to do before, we're not going to. We want Tyson Fury, take his rest, go spend some time with your family and whatever else, enjoy your Christmas if you want, and come back and fight me when you're ready. I'll give you a proper camp. No excuses. And that seems to have gone under the radar a little bit. It does. Had it been roles reversed, if that was Oleksandr Usyk in there with Ngannou, then we all know what the... Not the Tyson Fury fans, because of course most of them are actually boxing fans, and most of them do have empathy and they do understand logistics and certain things. But the absolute bootlickers, these extremist ones, would be done, oh, Oleksandr Usyk, he's ducking, he didn't really want to fight him, and you know how these people would be. But it appears that Team Usyk are being quite lenient with him, which is something that Fury said that he wouldn't be. If Usyk said that he weren't going to fight him on December 23rd, he's going to sue him. That was Tyson Fury's own words. And it appears that Frank Warren is pretty much saving Tyson Fury from himself. I think I read something that's pretty much what it is that Frank Warren said, that he has to save Tyson Fury from himself by not allowing him to fight on December 23rd. Which is weird, isn't it? Because the couple of little grazes and bumps that Tyson Fury got in Francis Ngannou was a case of, well, you get worse than that in sparring. You do. I mean, Fabio Wardley got that worse when he got a sucker punched by David Adelaide's mate, didn't he? A few weeks before their fight. Many fighters get busted ribs and all kinds of things, and black eyes and broken noses and all sorts in sparring. And they still go forward with their fights. I mean, I do wonder what kind of energy Frank Warren, Queensbury, Top Rank, Bob Arum, Team Tyson Fury would had if it had been Oleksandr Usyk that was saying, yeah, I ain't ready. Because again, you see, we all know that after the second Anthony Joshua fight, Fury was saying to Usyk, well, let's pretty much fight straight away. And Usyk was like, no, I've been in camp for a very, very long time because the date kept getting changed, which meant I had to stay in camp for Anthony Joshua. Now that fight's done. Yes, I'll fight you next, but I need to rest. I need to spend some time with my family first. So he weren't going to fight him in December. I forget the exact dates of it, but there was a case of, rather than they fight like several weeks immediately after the Joshua fight, it was more a case of, well, let's fight 2 or 3 months later. So it wasn't a great deal of difference, but still, we've seen a lot of these Fury bootlickers. Usyk didn't want it, he's ducking him, and you know what, they even still mention it now. But the point is, going back onto this 200 million that Tyson Fury could be sued from the Saudis on, I mean, I wouldn't have thought they're suing, because it appears that they're quite happy to be waxing money. I mean, look at the pay-per-view figures so far that we're hearing. Very, very poor. Now, do they still feel that Tyson Fury is a global superstar and the biggest name in the sport of boxing, as Frank Warren and Bob Arum and Tyson himself would have you believe? No, of course not. They will see the figures and they will see exactly that he is not. Okay, and they will be not as excited anymore about working with Tyson, I'm sure of it. I don't know that. If it was me in that situation, that's what I would be. He'd be like, yo, you like hoodwinked us. You know what I mean? These numbers ain't adding up to what you said that they were going to be. But anyway, that is what it is. So no, I don't think they're going to sue Tyson Fury. I don't think so. Unless, of course, he pulls out of any kind of fight with Usyk full stop and ends up retiring or something, then yeah, maybe. But even then, if he retires, then you can't really sue them, which is why Vladimir Klitschko couldn't sue Fury when he somewhat retired, rather than go forward with their rematch. Because when you retire, you are forfeiting everything, aren't you? So anyway, we'll have to wait and see how all this plays out. The Saudis suing Tyson Fury for 200 million. I mean, if Oleksandr Usyk wasn't being so lenient by saying, okay, I'll give you the time that you want, then maybe they might. Maybe they might, because again, you see, you have to remember, Riyadh season is from the end of October to the end of March. It's not Tyson Fury season. Okay, it's just not. All the fireworks and the razzmatazz, the promos and all this kind of stuff, this is what they do anyway. This wasn't no special treatment for Tyson Fury. It wasn't. It's not a case of Tyson Fury can just choose whatever dates he wants. No, they've got a lot of things going on. They just had WWE Crown Jewel this past weekend, didn't they? They've got a lot more events coming up. So what dates are available? There's probably only maybe 1 or 2 slots available that they could possibly go into. So if he doesn't fulfill that, then who knows what's going to happen. But anyway, right now I'm still optimistic we're going to get to see Fury and Usyk for Undisputed. Hopefully we do, right? You want to drop your thoughts below, click thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll catch you on the next video.